Okay, cool. So I'm just going to be the one presenting, and this is based on a little paper on my journey from my art installation Symbiosis to a product to help with anxiety called SIM.
Sorry, Kira, do you have slides up at the moment? Because
yes.
I can't see those actually. I can only see your Zoom at the moment.
Kira, you're sharing your screen, but you haven't gone to slideshow yet. You just need to press the, that's it. Brilliant.
Can everyone see it?
No, I haven't got it yet, actually.
It's coming through for us, John.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, John, it's fine. So perhaps we just go ahead.
Right, okay, there's something going on at my then. Okay, yeah, so go ahead, please.
Sorry. Okay, so this all started, but I guess I'm just condensing my journey of this art, creating this art installation of last 5 years. It all started from the concept of visualizing breathing, and it felt like the most simple, direct way of visualizing something so ephemeral as breath would be in light. Hence, I've begun a collaboration with a software engineer, Adrian, and we started exploring different sensors and ways to visualize breathing through, this is just my face in one of the first visualizations. So the light represents, as you inhale, the light moves out, and as you exhale, as you exhale, the light moves back in. So this is kind of the picture of the journey overall. So we started from using some basic sensors from piezo sensors, conductive yarn, to then developing more non-invasive sensors in pillows. And we showed the installation across different festivals and platforms, and in different versions. So there was, this is the very first test with a stretch sensor. Again, as I understand, the videos would be quite pixelated, but as you can see, I'm wearing this belt sensor. And this is the first prototype of a cocoon at the Psychedelic Festival in Liverpool. This is another version, bigger version in a festival in Spain, in a desert, again with stretch sensors. And then this is the following year, we brought a more immersive tent where you can sit inside of. And then people were sitting on these cushions. So they picked up with a, so it was completely non-invasive. And here's a video of it. I can just talk over it to tell you. So this was in Manchester. And basically, as people walk into their tent, they sit on the cushion sensors, and each person, as they breathe in, they have a different color representing their breath. And the idea is when they synchronize their breathing, it has this sync mode of kind of a rainbow flower appearing. So it's been an amazing journey taking this installation in different festivals. And what I found that really it's became more than just the art installation. And a lot of the times within kind of busy festival environments, especially when it was like crazy music festivals. I had people walk into the installation and finding it like a place of refuge, or telling me that they felt so anxious before they came in, and they felt so relaxed and so at peace and so at connection to themselves, to their breath. And it's a known fact that deep breathing helps anxiety. And actually, what I guess I missed out is the fact that I tried to develop the sensors in the way that they promote deep diaphragm breathing by the location of the sensor on the belly. And deep diaphragm breathing is known to also activate the vagus nerve, which is connected to the gut. And at one point, I ended up collaborating with a gastroenterologist, Rabia, who's there on the picture, who was interested in using alternative methods for helping IBS patients. So we developed this pitch for a MedTech superconnector, where I proposed the concept of my installation to treat IBS patients, and we won the Best Pitch Award, which began the journey of developing this installation as a product to actually for individual use, where people can use it individually to help with anxiety or relieve pain. And this was the first prototype, well, as it is now. And the idea is that there's a cushion that has the sensors. And we ran some tests with IBS patients, and it's actually been quite a different experience and quite refreshing from festival experience, where it's always quite busy, and people are usually, especially if it's like a light festival in UK, people want to come into installation and just experience like a quick fix of entertainment, where my installation, in the way it was designed, required people to sit down and focus on their breath and to use deep diaphragm breathing techniques. And for many people, it's awkward to think about breathing in the first place, and then to also use deep belly breathing. I found out that actually a lot of people, they breathe with their chest, and it's very unusual for them to breathe with their belly. So it requires quite a lot of training. So I found having this opportunity for it to have this individual use allowed people to focus more on training and to feel more relaxed to practice its techniques. So it was more positive overall. And we found actually that after 10 minutes of using this mini version of Symbiosis, people felt much better overall with their levels of anxiety and pain. As you can see, the numbers were dropping considerably in their levels of self-measured pain and anxiety. So there's already a lot of research about deep diaphragm breathing. It rebounds the autonomic nervous system, reduces heart rate, mainly stimulates parasympathetic nervous system. So it induces a calm state, and yeah, it does just, as you can see, it's not something that's new, but I'm particularly interested in how biofeedback can help one to train in these techniques. So actually we currently start working with Pilgrim's Hospice to train the patients to use deep diaphragm breathing with SIM. And yeah, I just want to say, so from that journey of initial prototype, we're now SIM Limited. So we're a different company with in collaboration with Ivan. And this is, as you can see, this is how it actually looks and how it works. So you sit down and use the pillow. And just as before, as you breathe in, you see the light emerge and decrease with the exhale. So we've had like a lot of really positive feedback, and I'm really interested to collaborate further with researchers who are interested in well-being in the arts and the use of biofeedback visualization, or people to join our team. There's a lot of potential, I think, in this, I guess now, product. I mean, I'm thinking about as a sort of limited edition artistic visualization, but I think in these times when it's difficult to really interact with art directly, and also in this kind of highly anxious times, I think this product can really bring a lot of benefits. And also we have multi-user functions, so you can also breathe with other people, and hopefully we'll be creating an app where you can connect to other people and see each other's breathing in this lamp. So yeah, this is our website if you want to find out more. That's my email, and below is my artistic website where you can see some of my other art installations. Is that a good time?
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Kira. This looks fantastic.
Thank you.
So we do have time for a few questions. If anyone would like to post a question in the chat, then we will ask it. So I can see there's one already actually, which is Char Davies' Osmose an inspiration for you? It's interesting to trace historical threads in the current work. Pillow as interface is great. That's the comment and question from Fania.
To be honest, I think I've heard of this work later when I started researching this, but in terms of inspiration, I think it was my more of my kind of internal processes and internal ideas that drove me to create this. So, but yeah, I think I found later that there have been other ways to visualize breathing, so it's not completely original concept.
So there's another question from Danielle, which is, how does the sensor distinguish between movement and breath?
So there's a certain so we've been playing with that. So there's a threshold. We're trying to kind of limit it to particular waveform of breathing. So, and there's a certain threshold where if it oversteps in terms of too sharp movement, then it ignores the data.
Okay. I think that's all the questions for now. So thank you very much, Kira.